So I was playing my career last night, and we played against the Charlotte Hornets, and I kind of realized something after Lamelo Ball shot 6 of 28 while being guarded by me with 50 perimeter defense. I'm not even good at the game. What I realized is the Hornets are a clown team. And I would know, I'm a New York Giants fan. I know what a clown team looks like. And Lamelo Ball, I honestly think might be the biggest clown player in the NBA. Sorry, Hornets fans. I want to show you something. Last season, this dude had a usage rate of 38. That means like basically 2 out of every 5 Hornets possession, this dude shot the ball or turned it over. If you want some perspective, Jalen Brunson had a usage rate of 29. That's a whole like 10% or so less. And Jalen Brunson is a way better player than Lamelo Ball. And then the Hornets brought in Colin Sexton, and a report came out. They did that to try to help with LaMelo's leadership. I'm out. I'm out. I don't want any part of the LaMelo Ball show anymore, bro. The guy is an incredible passer. He is so gifted as an offensive player, but he just does not seem to play winning basketball at all. I don't really see a world where this guy is the centerpiece of a championship team. So if I'm going to do a realistic Hornets rebuild, I gotta say the truth, man. Sometimes the truth hurts, and the truth is LaMelo Ball sucks. We got that out of our system. All right, so we're gonna try to trade Lamelo, plain and simple. So I'm gonna try to trade Lamelo to the Kings. They only want to give me 1 lottery protected pick. I do want to try to fetch more than that from them. All right, so the full trade we are doing is Lamelo Ball and Miles Bridges, Josh Green and Mason Plumlee for Zach LaVine's expiring contract, their 2026 lottery protected first, their 2027 first, which is the protection backup, 2027 Spurs first, and Dennis Schroeder. Again, we're trading Lamelo to another clown team, Sacramento Kings. All right, truly I don't want to be good this year's year. I want to tank. We have our pick. We have a Grizzlies Sun swap. We have the Kings lottery protected pick. So we're not going to get that one. We need more picks. So Brandon Miller is interesting. I thought he showed a lot of promise as a rookie. Low key, man sucked last year. Probably why LaMelo was shooting so much. But yeah, this guy, his efficiency just was not very good. We have Con Knuppel. I feel like this is a more serious player, but I also felt like upside wise, maybe not the pick at the moment. I don't know. We'll see how he develops. Only 20 years old, so I like that. So this first year is truly a tank year. We got Schroeder, Brandon Miller, Zach LaVine, Grant Williams, and Musa Diabate. I am expecting us to be pretty bad, but every time I try to tank, the team seems to go gangbusters. So we're gonna go only through the first month of the season, and I am hoping to take a lot of L's. And of course, we are somehow winning games. I don't know how that's possible. All right, 5-16. There we go. 13th in the conference. Who has less than 5 wins? The Wizards have not won a game, and the Heat are 3-18. Sixers are 5-14. Jazz are also super bad. All right, I mean, I hope we can just keep floundering. We just have to get lucky in the lottery, I think. All right, so 5-28. The question is, can I extract any value from Zach LaVine? He's an 84 overall. He's on expiring contract. It's too big probably to send to a contender unless a contender wants to send me a bunch of junk pieces. Okay, we got a Toby trade. So this is the type of trade I'm talking about where the Pistons can just straight up upgrade an offensive player. But I need to get an asset here, man, especially if I'm taking on long-term salary. All right, I want the Pistons pick. They'll counter with me giving up Liam McNeely. I don't really want to give him up. And my pick, oh, hell no. Yeah, I'm going to ask for a 2028 pick. Damn, Pistons won't make it happen, man. All right, I'm going to ask for 3 second-round picks. Damn, all right, Pistons won't do it. I'm going to be stingy and not do it. All right, going to the trade deadline. Here we go. We're losing a lot of games. This is what I wanted. All right, 7-43. I still want to see if I can get some value from Zach LaVine. I see some teams like Grizzlies are trying to trade for him. I don't even mind picking up Santi Aldama long term. I feel like that's kind of nice, but I feel like that's also so easy to just sign him. But I just feel like I need a pick. I feel like I need a pick because Santi's, you know, he's okay. He's good-ish. Oh, he's shooting 40% from 3 though. I don't know. This trade I kind of like this trade. And I get off the Caldwell Pope contract. I kind of like this trade. I'm wondering if I can just get this Magic swap from them. I'm going to make this trade for Santi. Okay, they also want to give me Scottie Pippen Jr. just to have him, I guess. He's so cheap. I'll make this trade. The only worry is this might make me better this year, but I'm really bad. So I think it'll be okay long term. All right, we finished 8 wins, 74 losses. I think that's the worst record in NBA history, or close to it. Jeez Louise, that was a successful tank. Hey, LaMelo Ball made an All-NBA second team on the Kings, and they are the 3 seed. Whoa, my hating was not backed up. Might have revitalized the Kings, but that's actually a good thing because I get their first round pick this year and next year. That means they lose in the first round. I have a good shot at the #1 pick. Here we go. Here we go. I think the Memphis one is protected as well, but let's see what happens here. Oh my God, we fell out of the top 3. Wow. So #1 fell to 5. #7 fell to 12. So we have the 5th and 12th picks in this draft. Wow, that did not break well for us. That did not break well for us at all. Okay. Jeez, man. That was unfortunate. All right, here we go. DeBanstigo's #1. Cam Boozer 3. Dashed. Wow. So somehow, though, Daryl Peterson, Kansas, he fell to us. So there's my point guard of the future. I don't know how he fell. Okay. And with the 12th pick, I really want to get a center or a big who can play center. Chris Senak. All right, I'm going to draft this Chris Senek guy. Hopefully I'm saying that right, out of Houston. All right, so we got a point guard of the future with Daryl. Honestly, probably our center of the future with Chris. We're going to sign those guys. And Alex Caravan, crazy name. Brandon Miller is coming back. Scottie Pippen coming back. Unfortunately, Caldwell Pope accepted his player option, which is a big chunk of cash for us to have to deal with. So we have a little bit of cap space. We have the unprotected Kings pick, our pick, unprotected Spurs pick, a lottery protected Heat pick. Oh my God, we have so many picks. And the Mavericks pick. We have 5 picks in the first round next year. Unfortunately, other than the Kings, who were good last year, I don't really see any of these being decent, and the Heat one is lottery protected. So I don't really know who we want, to be honest, here at free agency. I'm not really sure what we're looking to get. Long term, Quentin Grimes is great depth. I think this is gonna be our last year of trying to be bad, and the year after that we'll try to be good. I mean, Mark Williams, we already traded him, so realistically I don't think he's gonna come back to Charlotte. He would have been the one I was interested in, though. I think I will try to sign Quentin Grimes to be our long-term backup. Dude is saucy, and we're gonna get him. This year we had like no cap space because we got Grant Williams and Caldwell Pope eating up $35 million in cap space, and I don't think Charlotte's ever going to be like a big, superstar destination. But next season, although I do have to re-sign Brandon Miller, we're going to have a ton of cap space. So we could definitely sign a ton of good supporting players if our rooks develop really well this year. So I think we're on a good path. Let's see how players progressed. Brandon Miller's up to an 86. I like that. Knupple's an 81. Grimes an 81, our 6th man. Okay, I actually think, unfortunately for us, as bad as that sounds, I actually think there's a chance we are a play-in team. That might seem crazy, but like if our rookies are good, there's a real shot we're a play-in team. Because this starting lineup's not that bad. Peterson, Knuple, Brandon Miller, Aldama, Senak. And then off the bench, we got Quentin Grimes, Trey Mann, Schroeder, Tejan Salon. He hasn't really done much, to be honest. Let's actually give Caravan some of those minutes there. Come on, Caravan. I mean, Schroeder's awesome. Grimes is awesome. We don't have a backup big, but that's fine, man. I kind of don't want us to be good. I don't really want us to be good, so I'm just gonna simulate the season. Yeah, I guess we're bad again. Although, hold on. I had my tank settings on. Feed the post. Let's at least try to see what this team can be, because I want to get a feel for it now. Definitely want to get a feel for if this team's got a shot. So we are bad. We're 22 and 27. Despite that, we're 7th in the East. So the East is super weak. It was going to be really hard to tank this year. Golly, there is a lot of bad teams in the East. My goodness. 24 and 29. I mean, if we cobble together a winning record with this squad, though, I mean, I guess it's not that meaningful with how bad this Eastern Conference is. That's an important part of this. Like, the East is so bad that I think having a losing record in it is actually kind of a bad thing. Like, this is bad, but we were supposed... I don't know what to think, man. We finished the second season, 39 wins, 43 losses. Rookie of the year to our boy Daryl. He averaged 21, 8, and 6. That is an incredible rookie year. Shot the ball okay, not great. Kings were the 2 seed. Wow, my LaMelo hate still not panning out. But we made the playoffs without him. I mean, he never made it past the play-in with the Hornets, so we're doing good. We're doing just fine. A lot of green arrows because this roster is super young. Daryl, Brandon Miller had a pretty good season, it looks like. Shot the ball way better. I mean, that was always going to be the appeal of him. He could shoot. Trey Mann put up a lot of points for us. Schroeder, of course. Okay, I mean, I'm really happy with how this turned out. Obviously, we're not going to beat the Knicks, so let's just simulate this first round. We get eliminated in 6. Mavericks win the chip. Okay. Draft lottery. This is what we're here for. So our picks in this draft. Wow. We have 16, 19, 22, 27, and 30. So we have 5 picks in the back half. That is kind of depressing. So the good thing about making those picks is those players are going to be really cheap contracts. I'm just wondering if we can move up in the draft. Like, can we move up into the lottery somehow? So I know Jokic is a free agent. Denver could be a really bad team. I'm going to trade 3 first-rounders for 2 first-rounders with the hopes that they are better than 27, 28, 30. And we're going to make picks 16 and 19. Next year, I've got my pick. The Mavericks swap with the Thunder and a Nuggets protected pick. 10 trade offers for this pick. Unprotected Cavs pick. They were just in the finals. Celtics Spurs swap. Mavericks Spurs swap. I mean, it is 2 first rounders. Rockets top 3 protected. I mean, what if the Rockets are bad? I'm gonna make this pick. Rockets top 3 protected. The West is tough, man. Durant could retire. Also, I pick up Capella, so that's a good backup big for me this year. Now, 19, we should make a pick, but I'm getting more offers. Onyeka Okongwu for the 19th pick? I don't hate that. Keegan Murray? I mean, I have to take on the salary, but that's the type of player I was gonna sign anyway. It is a big contract, though. I think I'm gonna make this trade for Onyeka Okongwu. I mean, I know I just traded for Capella, but I like that. Capella can be traded. He's not that expensive. All right, bringing back Aldama on the $17 million player option, which is a little crazy. Dejan Salon, only 21 years old. Maybe he'll get somewhere. Qualifying offer to Brandon Miller. So biggest re-signing, it has to be Brandon Miller. We're gonna offer him a 5-year contract, and we get Brandon Miller to come back. So looking at the roster, pretty good at point guard, very good at shooting guard. Small forward, McNeely is developing and he's only 21. I don't mind him being our bench guy. We also got the Caravan. Now, power forward is definitely our weak spot for sure right now. Both of these guys are on expiring, so we could probably make a move next offseason. And center, I mean, I feel great. Ironically, the guy I want to start is the lowest overall guy, but I mean, I love having Okongwu as our backup long term. Now, also next year, we're going to have a ton of cap space once again. So if we re-sign Okongwu, we should be in a pretty good spot to then just load up and try to get like a really good power forward. So I don't know if I really want to take on salary that will extend into next year. I'm going to sign DeAndre Hunter, but to only a 1-year deal. I mean, we could trade him probably, honestly. We're going to sign DeAndre Hunter to that 1-year deal. Yep, we don't want any salary long term. Boom. All right, so the team is looking really good. Peterson and Miller are our best 2. Sanak is going up. All right, man, I like the way we are looking right now. In a very weak East, I feel like we should be better than a play-in team. Hopefully this year we're better than the play-in team. So we got the same lineup from last year with Peterson, Knuppel, Miller, Aldama, and Sanak. Now the real appeal of this team is the bench. We got DeAndre Hunter, Trey Mann, Quentin Grimes, Okongwu, and Dejan Salon. I have not played this guy in either year of this rebuild, and he was horrible as a rookie. In a realistic rebuild, let's just assume he's not the guy, and we'll give McNeely his minutes. And if McNeely can develop, that would be huge for us, because we're going to have him on that 2-year team option, so he'll be cheap. 1-year team option, so he will be cheap. Okay, all right, feeling good. Let's go all the way until the trade deadline and see how the team does. We should have the best bench in the NBA, which during the regular season should lead to a lot of wins. 35 and 15. Pretty sweet. Our picks, we got 4 picks. Rockets top 3 protected. Nuggets top 3 protected. Show me something good, man. All right, Rockets are 3rd. Not going to be very good. The Nuggets are last. So if they win the lottery, that would suck for us because it's only top 3 protected. But there's a chance we get like the 4th pick in the draft because of that Nuggets. This team is pretty good. We actually are the #1 seed in the conference. But we will have a superstar when our guys develop. So I guess I'm kind of in a position where I don't have to do much here. Really, all I have to do is re-sign Okongwu as our bench center. And after that, I should have enough cap space to go after maybe Zion. I don't know if Zion would want to sign with us, honestly, or KD. Anthony Davis. I mean, there are some interesting pieces. Who knows if any of these guys would want to sign in Charlotte, but we could offer them huge deals. All right, so I'm going to try to extend Okongwu on a clean. Wow, he wants no money. I don't know what's up with the salaries this year. I'm gonna try to extend Okongwu on a longer term deal, maybe like 10 mil. Okay, so a lot of the bench pieces do need to be re-signed, which is a big part of our success. So that is a little tough. I mean, I do want to kind of risk it to try to get a superstar power forward in free agency. I know it's a risky strategy, but I think it's one that'll pay off. So we're gonna cruise ahead this season. We'll see. I mean, maybe we have a miracle run here. I kind of doubt it, but we'll see. 57 wins, 25 losses, Shea MVP, all that good stuff. Our boy Daryl made the All-NBA second team, averaged a clean 23.5, 8 boards, 7 assists. Man, his balling out there. All right, and we are going against the Sixers here in round one. A very injured and old Joel Embiid, a very good Tyrese Maxey and Jared McCain, and I think that will be a Charlotte victory. Let's simulate the round. We beat them 4-1. Okay, we've got the Cavs here. It's the normal Cavaliers squad. That could be problemsome, although Jared Allen not looking quite as intimidating as he once did. All right, let's simulate this round as well. Sweep. Okay, Indiana Pacers. Halliburton, Nembhard, Mathurin, Pascal, and Jarris Walker. That is an interesting matchup for us. I feel like if this was real life, I would take them, but somehow we are the #1 seed, and somehow we are in the NBA Finals against the Spurs. Okay, and the Spurs got Victor Wembanyama, they got Dylan Harper, De'Aaron Fox. Well, now that we're here, I mean, I gotta make a game plan now that we're here. I mean, was the East just hella weak this year? That Pacers team, I know they just went to the finals in real life, but not like a gangbusters team. Cleveland obviously has their, faults. Wow, I guess the East was just hella weak. Like, there really wasn't a great team, so I guess it kind of makes sense we made it here. All right, here we go. Game 1, wow, we take it. Game 2, they got us. Game 3, we take. Game 4, we take. Oh my goodness. Game 5, wow. I was intending for this to be like a slow steam rebuild. This was not meant to be a quick one. This was a good team, very well rounded, super deep. I mean, super deep. This team actually goes 15 deep. Like 15 legitimate guys who could play in a playoff game, in my opinion. That, well, maybe not Salon, obviously, but I mean, this team is crazy deep. I think let's simulate one more year and see what this team really could have accomplished and just see like where we could have gone with this. Let's just assume we would have not won the championship that year. We would get the 5th pick in the draft, which would be crazy. With the 5th pick, we would take, what do we need? I guess we would take a power forward most likely. Well, we would take a power forward, probably. Lynn Kennedy. Obviously, we'd bring back all of our young guys. Salon, we would let go. And I guess we'd make a run at Zion, but it doesn't even let me. I don't understand why the game doesn't even let you offer. Like, why can't I not even send him an offer? He's getting worse offers than what I was gonna give him. Yeah, so we'd bring Aldama back on like probably a long-term deal, something like this. Probably, honestly, for Aldama, probably something like that. We'd probably bring on some more depth. Trey Mann we'd bring back, obviously, with how he played for us. It's the Hornets, so probably wouldn't even spend as much as you probably could. Yeah, we'd head into the next year, and the team would just be super well-rounded once again. Lose DeAndre Hunter because we only did a 1-year deal, and guys get paid after they win the chip. And we probably end up with this team: Peterson, Knuppel, Miller, Aldama, Sanak, and then a super good bench of Trey Mann, Grimes, McNeely, Okongwu, and Caravan. Again, basically just another super stacked team with a great bench, and that's a good team. I mean, if the Eastern Conference is really as weak as it is, I mean, the door is open for a lot of NBA teams to open that door and just slide right through it. In the quick rerun season, Daryl Peterson gets an All-NBA first team. We actually only end up being the 2 seed. We go behind this Hawks squad that's got Kobe Buffkin. He's basically just the Trae Young Hawks minus Trae Young. And we would go on to lose in the conference finals to that team. Wow, okay. And somehow the Suns are back in the finals? Well, that was my rebuild of the Hornets. I know Hornets fans may be a little controversial that I would trade Lamelo off rip, but genuinely, I don't see any world where that guy is the centerpiece of a championship team. Even if you disagree about his play style, he is just not healthy enough to really be a centerpiece. 51 games, 36 games, 22 games, 47 games. I mean, this guy has only played over 50 games twice, and those are his first 2 years in the NBA, so there's no guarantee he's ever going to be a healthy player. If you guys enjoyed this video, click up here to watch my Spurs rebuild. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.